G'day guys, Scott from FatB Trader here, just bringing you a quick video update on the Euro US dollar trade that we placed on Profitly about 20 minutes ago. So just want to walk you through again this trade and how it plays out. Now I did, obviously you can see what's happened there. I actually had an order placed in the market whilst I was out at dinner, and it has triggered, and we've come home and yeah, it's basically looks like it might do its run now. There's a couple of things to bear in mind. Obviously we have this offending level from yesterday, which may cause obviously price to grind to a halt, so I'll extend that line across there. And we have this level just above here, which is the New York high and the London high from a previous session, which I'm going to highlight now just so that you guys are aware of it and I'm aware of it. And it basically coincides with the 800 period moving average anyway. So if I just zoom out here a little bit, and I'll let the moving average actually load up, you'll be able to see that dark blue line there, or the light blue line. That's kind of like the mothership, if you like, of the pair. So it's a good gauge of where things are sitting. Obviously I think we're going to be up here, and we might even see a little run higher, but there's got a couple of levels it's got to get through first. And this is that key one, like I said, same one as yesterday, and 112.96 as well. So hopefully it can crack on and we can make some money for the last couple of hours of Friday's trade. Alright guys, I'll come back and we'll kind of update this trade as things go along. Right guys, so we're back, and unfortunately I lost a whole lot of footage during this period here, so I'm gonna have to try and recreate this post-trade and just sort of talk to you about the things that were going through my mind whilst the trade was actually happening. Obviously, this, as I explained before, this is a Friday trade, and I'm not a huge fan of trading on Friday, and also there is a heap of news coming out over the weekend, or some significant news events in the European zone that I really didn't want to be part of. So I was hoping that this would be a relatively quick trade, which it has turned out. It's worked out. We're up, we closed it at 29.1. But I actually wanted to show you how that happened, because there were certain points along the trade where I was pretty concerned that we might see a reversal. Now this is the first one here. So this was that level we talked about before, that 112, 112.95, 112.97 level, which we put in from yesterday's high. So we talked about that in the first part of the video. Now it did come up, touch that, and immediately it just got smacked down. And you can probably see on the volume here, there was a heap of buying volume, or the blue line, which indicates to me that actually these were short sellers buying back their positions, if that makes sense. So that to me really concerned me, and when I saw it fall down to this level here, I thought that we were going to see the trade stop out. Basically, I thought we had our stop below this low, and I thought, yep, we're gonna get stopped out. It's going to be Friday. I was thinking, Friday trade, we're going to get hit, but at the end of the day, it did manage to bounce off that level on this news, which is great. Coming a little bit better than expected, and yeah, it basically pushed on. Now, it didn't push on immediately, I might add. It had to work its way back through this level, and once it did, it retested that same level and then pushed on, all in the matter of about 2 minutes, and actually got taken out. But there was a time that I was considering closing it early around the 113 level, but it was coming up, tapping, and it was literally within 2 or 3 points of my target. And often I find, I don't know why, but sometimes I will get a trade very, very close to the target, and it will not get there. Like within 1 or 2 points, maybe I was just putting my target in the wrong position. My target was around this level, this pivot zone level. I actually had my order though just below that. I had my order around there at the bottom of this line here. So I like to put my stop, a few points before my target, my actual target zone, just because I've found over time I can miss my target by 1 or 2 points, and that really pisses me off, and you end up taking a trade that is significantly less profitable than it would have been had you just accepted the 1 or 2 point less than your target, than your zone, if you like. Right, so basically we got the target, but that's not to say it was all easy. This is essentially our trade, and it looks all good on there, but bear in mind I took that trade there initially, and you can see it's come down negative. It has been negative after having a big stop run, and I thought it might have been over, but we did manage to see it push up through here and test that level, and we got out at target. So that's really great, and I'm really happy about that, but don't confuse me getting the target with it being an easy trade, because it certainly wasn't. At this point here where price was looking like it was going to push through this ascending support and the stop zone where I had my stop, I was pretty concerned. And it doesn't matter how long you've been in this game, taking a loss always sucks balls. I don't give a shit what anyone says. It's not natural. You don't want to take a loss, but it's part of the game. You just got to get used to that. But nevertheless, I was feeling pretty uncomfortable at that point, which is the point I'm trying to make. It looks good on paper, but it's actually a lot harder when you're doing it in real life. Righto, guys, I hope that all makes sense. It's been a really kick-ass week this week. I don't want you to get the impression that it's like this every week, because it's not. Some weeks you have negative weeks, some weeks you have flat weeks, and some weeks you have positive weeks. And this week has been very positive, so certainly a good thing in my mind. So I'll probably be back Monday, Tuesday with more videos, and if you've got questions in the meantime, or you like the content, please like and subscribe, and subscribe to the YouTube. And if you want to touch base, catch us on Twitter, leave a comment on Profitly, or sign up over at fatbtrader.com. Hope that all makes sense. Till next time, guys, trade well.